let's continue with this story. Now, the Pharmacy Council and the police at Mankesim have arrested a woman who sells Tramadol in the market. The woman was arrested in an audit of pharmacy shops and market centers at Mankesim in the central region. Many pharmacy shops were also cautioned to adhere strictly to instructions concerning the sale of Tramadol as their facilities risk closure by the council. Richard JoyNews was there and has come through with this report.
Exercise started very early in the morning. Many shops at the Mankesim market were set. At least one woman was arrested for selling Tramadol in the open market, contrary to how the drug ought to be sold. Regional Manager of the Pharmacy Council, Apia Akwesi Bafuwa, tells JoyNews the Pharmacy Council will continue to monitor and enforce the laws regarding the usage and sale of drugs.
It is obvious that when you go even on social media, the Tramadol menace is here with us, and as a regulator, the Pharmacy Council has embarked on a nationwide operation to help arrest the Tramadol menace. We've gone around Mankesim today. We visited the OTCMS facilities. We are now in a pharmacy facility where we realize that they are stocking the right the strength of the Tramadol, 50 milligrams. So it is okay. But combing the market too, you realize that we apprehended a woman openly selling this kind of drug, and she's been given to the police to take care of from there. No, we have a roadmap that we are following up. From here, the train will move to other districts, which I wouldn't disclose on air, so that we do the same kind of operation, just to send the message out there that enforcement is on the way, and we are also advising the youth to desist from taking these illicit medicines. So the key words here are enforcement, regulation, and education.
The operations were extended from the Mankesim market to the pharmacy shop, where inspections were also made.
They have stock of Tramadol, but it's not illegal. The pharmacy can stock Tramadol, and they have the right.
Mankesim District Police Commander DSP Augustine Mensah is urging parents to put taps on their children by checking their activities so they don't get entangled in the abuse of Tramadol.
We are very happy that the Pharmaceutical Council is assisting, because this menace of drug, the Tramadol, the use of Tramadol and other unapproved drugs has become a problem to our youth. So they brought us a letter, and we also give them assurance that we will give them every necessary.
Richard JoyNews with that report. Now, the One Municipal Chief Executive Tahiru Mumin says the sale and abuse of Tramadol and other fake drugs pose a threat to the security of the municipality and the country at large. He said the most of the people involved in the act are young persons, and this does not augur well for the country. Al-Hassan Isahaku Tahiru was speaking at a workshop organized by the police to sensitize major stakeholders on the abuse of Tramadol. Rafiq Salam reports from Wa.
The meeting brought together major stakeholders like the religious and traditional rulers, over-the-counter medicine sellers, representatives of the Pharmaceutical Council of Ghana, and representatives from the Ghana Private Road and Transport Union to deliberate extensively on the need to go out as ambassadors against the abuse and misuse of drugs, especially Tramadol. Acting Upper West Regional Manager of the Pharmacy Council of Ghana, Ajay Latif, said over the years, the irrational use of drugs, especially Tramadol and codeine, has risen, and adequate steps should be taken to halt the trend.
That normally, the medicine itself is supposed to be, some are there in a capsule, so it's supposed to go into the stomach before it starts absorbing to have it. But if you remove it, the powder, and put it in the energy drink, what are you doing to your body? The abusers claim they buy the drugs from some OTC medicine sellers. Is it true? We constituted a committee. Food and Drugs Board or Food and Drugs Authority was there, Pharmacy Council, Police, and Narcotic Control Board. This is how we work. We did a scoop, and we arrested some of the suppliers. And the intelligence that we gathered pointed that most of those high doses were coming into the town from these suppliers.
Upper West Regional Officer of the Food and Drugs Authority, Albert Ankuma, said After this engagement, his outfit, in collaboration with the police and other relevant bodies, will conduct more swoops to ensure that tramadol and other fake drugs are rid of markets and shops.
So that the drugs that you are selling are safe and they are wholesome to cure the diseases. So when you put these things together, it means we are all working to ensure the safety of the consumer. So we are collaborators. All that we talk about, normally you find them in your shops. Drugs that are counterfeited, drugs that are fake, drugs that are not well labeled, drugs that have been adulterated, the sale of Tramadol, they are all being seen in your shop.
One municipal chief executive, Isakotare Mumin, on his part said the sale and abuse of tramadol and other fake drugs pose a threat to the security of the municipality and the country at large.
It came up as a security threat, and we discussed it at our music level. So we think that this is the way to go. So we picked it up, and I think we are getting results. So if we look at the way people are responding, and the children themselves responding and even giving testimonies to how they were getting themselves distracted, and now they feel relief for staying away from the drug, I think it's a plus. So I have to commend the Food and Drugs Authority, Pharmacy Council, and then the police service for what we are doing.
Some participants at the meeting also pledged their support to collaborate with the Food and Drugs Authority, Pharmacy Council, and the police to curb the use of tramadol by the people, especially the youth. Reporting for JoyNews, Rafik Salam. Wow.